Hello, this is episode, I guess, 7. Because I forgot I recorded 30 minutes last night when I was really tired. And I was going to stitch it in front of the next longer recording that I had. So actually, episode 6 is like an hour and a half compared to this one. Anyway, I ended recording saying like, oh, I'll come back to this later after I've had time to think about it. It has been... Here, I'll even prove it. So, 119 was when I last saved. Doesn't make any sense. There's no way that an hour has passed, right? Is half an hour really passed, or like 20 minutes? Wow, I didn't realize that. But yeah, here, look. Yeah, so barely any time has passed. I've decided to record again. Anyway, so that's because I need to show you all this, because as soon as I ended my recording, I opened this up. I opened the screenshot that I took. Oops. One sec. I'm trying to open my little drawy thing. Look. 1, 4, 14, maybe 7, 714, or just 014. Because if I'm basing it off of this whole inexpensive, economic, low priced, 14 works. So I'm gonna try 014. As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh my god, I have to try this. Okay, we're gonna try 714. I'm gonna be so sad if this isn't it, man. Please. Oh, yes, yes. Okay. Yay. Okay, awesome. Ooh, I got an achievement. Award for excellence within the field of charting. Oh my god, I'm so relieved. Granted, this might not help me at all. This really might not help me at all. Because I might not be able to find anywhere that I can go. But that's okay. That's okay. First floor, the pride and joy of the hotel with all the conveniences of your dreams. This floor houses a lush restaurant, a rustic cafe, along with a library full of information, spacious lounges to socialize in, and even its own chapel. Wait, how do we see beneath the stairs, though? Wait. Where is the chapel? There's a spiral staircase in this room, the library, that leads to the second floor. We've got these locked rooms. That leads up here, and then there's a locked door that leads into this room. So there's a puzzle that we can solve up here. Should I just open every single stupid fucking book? Do I know of any dates that are relevant? Let me look. It's 1847 or 1846. I'm just doing it, man. Maybe there's some logic that I could have deduced about this, but I don't know. I can't think of anything. I hate doing this. But I also don't like being unable to progress. And after I figure out which book it is, I'm sure I'll go, oh, of course. Yeah, because there's like a door right here. Oh, this one. No. Well, that was the only other one that I could think of that has, like, relevance. Because we learned that that is the same number when you flip it upside down. There's gotta be one of these that works, surely. Like, I guess you are just supposed to try all of these? We've already tried all of these. But I guess I'm going to try them again. If it was a sequence too, one of these would start the sequence, so we would at least get some feedback, I think, that we chose the right book. But it could also be that none of these will work, and there is a sequence that I don't know yet. But this is one of the 2 doors that I've seen that I could use to, like, make a little bit of progress. If one of these is like a switch that opens the door. But I imagine the game developer was smart enough to know that people would do this. And that there is some sort of logic that you can do. You have to do a certain sequence of these. Yeah, that did not work. I think it's something like you need to... Like, why is this shelf the one? The 3rd book. You know? And then there's one that's flanking across the way. All right, let me look at... Oops. Let me look at the map. Does it tell us where we are? No, but we're like right here. Library 2nd floor, and there's a locked door right here. I really do think that this is where I need to pursue. We have this book with 5 phases of the moon. It is 1847, we know that. Well, we don't know that, but I'm very confident that it is. I don't know which of these that we need to do. We have the letters, which is the only ones that refer to this year thus far. I have tried 6, 8, 9, 10. Because if we look at the notes, it's 6, 8, 9, 10. Maybe we're supposed to deduce what this would be based off of the knowledge that we have. It's possible. Yeah. 6, 8, 9, 10. 6, 8, 9, 10. January 1st. We need to go back to December 13th. So that would likely be the same as 10. You could try it, I guess. So this one, 1, 2, and then this one. No. Nope. don't think we know what this one is, truly. There's 5 of them. Like 5 entries. I don't think we have anything else that we could use. 3, 4, 5. Yeah. What else could it be? We don't know any other relevant dates for this year. Maybe I'm supposed to do 1/8/1847. So 1/8. Well, no, because then it's only 4 entries. This one's 5. So it's not 1847. I don't know. Let me look at this again. We don't have the club card. We only have the spade and hearts card. We need something to put in that. Everywhere else is locked. We can't cross this hole. Can't open either of these two, and we can't progress this way. There's a coffee thing there. That doesn't matter. Don't really know what the posters are for. We can't do anything here until we get the elevator working. Really feels like maybe the elevator is the big thing we got to figure out at this point. Because I'm locked. I mean, I guess solving this is also big. This gets us all of this into the cafe, which also gets us, well, I don't know where, actually. There's like a staircase. I guess it goes down into the cellar. Yeah, it does. So I guess the big one is this one, the Zodiac puzzle to get into the West Wing. It's like an incredibly large amount of movement that we get if we can figure this one out. Oh, but I don't understand that one yet. Is there anything else? We can't go through there until we get all of our script pages, I assume. Can't get through either of these locations. This is a staircase from the first floor. We can't get in there unless we go down these stairs. We can't get to these stairs without using the elevator. Sorry, I'm sure that this is visually jarring because it is kind of like awkward for me. All right, so it seems like the big ones are figure out what to do with this. Figure out what to do with the statue and this door. It does flash and show you where you are. Figure out what to do with the journal, which may in turn give you the answer to this one. I am missing something for this, so there's no sense in trying to solve that, right? Yeah, room 1973. That's interesting. Room 1960. Front yard. There's a ladder that leads up to what? The 3rd floor? Not the cellar, surely. I really do think this might be the one that I have to do then. All right, if we look at modern astrology, unknown stars, unknown future. An artist will be crowned king. He will lead our victory over mammon. He will create items of great beauty, and for a fleeting moment there are harmony and chaos, but order is restored to the 3rd eye of blood. Artists will surrender merchants. Don't think this is relevant. And cards, Ace of Spades, we have that one. Crystal gazing. We don't have any crystals to look at yet. 1 is the divine, 9 is death, 6 is life, and 3 is creation. Those willing to see it, 1963 is the year of finality. We could try and put 1963. Just don't know what to do for the Zodiac puzzle at all. Of course, oculomancy, shape their eyes, color of their iris, and how we can provide spiritual guidances, bloodshots, 7 moving astronomical objects. This isn't the same. We're the first to divide the moon phase cycles in 4. They also developed a horoscope by assigning them the 7 classical planets. We've done that one. What do we do with this knowledge? Okay, let's go to the clock and at least look at it while we're contemplating. I feel like the elevator and the Zodiac door are currently the 2 big puzzles. Okay. We have 4 hands. We have a bunch of values. Maybe what I'll do is write what those values are. So let's get it so that I can see all of them. So we'll start with each one like this. Because all of them have big gaps. Okay. So, starting from the largest ring and working inward, we have clock arrow. M, D, C, C, X, C, V, I. Then we have arrow. M, D, C, 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 V, I. Then we have M, C, M, X, X, I, V. Then we have arrow, M C M X X X I I. Okay, so maybe what we need to do is have the arrows point to each of the relevant, like we need to solve what these are. So let me look at Roman numerals. Counting with Roman numerals. Okay, so M is equal to 1,000. So the first one is 1,000. 1,500 plus 500 plus 200 plus. Here, I should I really should write this on the screen so you all can see what I'm doing. This is one of the limitations of playing a puzzle game, is that you can't actually see what I'm talking about. So I will write them on the screen, so just in my notebook. Okay, so we have. Why's my cursor blue today? The first one was M D C C X C V I I. So 1,500, 200, and then we subtract 10 from 100, so this is 90. And then plus 7. So this is 1,797. So what does that even mean, right? It's equal to 1797. Let's solve all of them first. The next one was M D C C C V I I. So that's 1,500, 307. So 1807. The next one was M C M X X I V. So 1,000 plus 900 plus 20 plus 4. So 1924. Hello, my recording crashed. I think because of my little drawing thingy. Yeah. I don't know. This has happened before where it crashed while I was using it, but I really want to use it, so we'll just risk it, and I will stitch this back together. So MCM X X I was the last one, so that's 1,000 plus 922. So 1922. Okay. So what does that mean? Also, now my drawing won't go away. Now it will. All right, weird. I don't know why it's not going away. Anyway, all right. So I have 1797, 1807, 1924, and 1922. What does that mean? What does this do for me? Because if we go to Zodiacs, who are we? None of them are between those dates, you know? Like 1797, what does that even mean? Do we know people's birthdays? I don't know if that was like revelatory, you know? Solving all of those values. Like what can I do with this clock? We can point to a specific zodiac. MDCCXCVIII. This is the one that's 1797. I just don't know what this will do. Like what can I do with the numbers that I have, you know? Because it's great that I have dates, but I don't have anything to extrapolate from this. I don't think I know anybody who fits any of these dates. Maybe I do. Hold on. Maybe I know some people's birthdays. What was it? Letters? Mr. Nero. No. Your brother. Return a table. No. Born on these very grounds. For how could one live 40 years on sacred grounds without knowing? 1807 is her. The Baronin. Like if we subtract 40 years from 1847, that is the Baronin. But we don't know what her sign is. She's an artist born on these very grounds. Oops. Okay. Somebody else's birthday was mentioned. Lorenzo the Great walked 49 years on this earth. So that would be 1797. Right? No, I can't do math. I was hoping that it was 1797, but it is not. Is 1798. Although it could be 97, right? No, it couldn't, because I put it in 1798 to answer this puzzle. Maybe it is close enough, though, you know? I don't know. Like, this doesn't help me, you know, knowing that these people existed. Find the year. Your brother. So December 13th is also an important date. Yeah. I haven't figured out anything about this one. Fortune teller's prophecy we've already done. We told him about that. R-I-O-L-E. In the future, I'm made of paper. In the future, I'm made of paper. Chained like a prisoner. Oh! Okay. I get it now. So... Okay. So, we've learned some signage. This is the... Okay, hold on. Let's read the visions again, or the messages from the past. From my hat, there are cards. Okay. From my hat, there are cards. It's this one. Okay, so we're learning a little bit of a language. You're gonna have to fucking... So R is equal to this symbol. Then crystal ball. I'm thinking we're just going to confirm though. Messages from the past. I stare into a crystal sphere. So the second one is I. I think at this point it's fine for me to just assume I've got the order correct. So I-O-L-E. So this is I. Is this symbol. Then we have O is this symbol. This doesn't help me at all with my current problems. But I did just figure this out. We're learning like a magical library or magical alphabet that we can use for other things. So this is L. We haven't needed like to input runes anywhere is the thing, you know? Or to translate. And then E is equal to this symbol. Just... Great. So now we know some alphabet letters. Alphabet. That doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. Because I don't think I have anywhere to input, like, runes. But it did just occur to me, which is sick. We love that. We still have this problem, though. All right. So I think the messages from the past have now been taken care of. We figured that out. We've also figured out the magic posters. I made of paper. It was the posters. I'm teaching you how to translate the runes that are on those posters to letters. And now we have 5 of 26 of them, I guess. Okay. Let me just finish these. Oh, right. Welcome you, the connoisseur, to see the red gallery on the 2nd floor. Do you think this relates to The book puzzle, the one with the dates, opened to the enlightened. What would an enlightened person... What do we know about those? What books would we pull? Like we tested every single book and nothing happened. So there's probably a sequence, but I don't know what that sequence is. And it has to just be the 1800s. There's no other dates. We have the 1800s up to 1899. All right, well, that's a different question. Second floor, open all day, free admission. Right. Missing script pages. Notice about fortune teller, local mystic, or enjoy his show, but be aware he always has tricks. The ghost thing. Leaves of pre-registration is required. Invite to enter hidden passages, but... Oh, and then we have the script pages, which I don't think there's anything new on these. Yeah. Alright. Fuck. Okay. Alright. Book of Revelation is the posters in the church. That we don't know anything about. That is related to the journal, but I don't know what the 5 dates are. Oculomancy doesn't seem relevant. 1963 in this case doesn't seem important. Zodiacs, who are we? I am really thinking that these 4 dates relate to 4 characters whose birthdays we need to discover. These could also be the 4 people, like the sculptures. There's the artist, the merchant, the magician, and the dreamer. We don't know anybody's birthday. I do think that's what it is, though. I don't think I'm supposed to, like, put a sequence of numbers underneath. I think what it's doing is, like, you need to point these at the appropriate symbol. I'm, like, doing the thing in 999 in my head where you add up all the numbers to find the digital root, and that I don't think it's relevant to this game. Oh, man. What else could it be? This is, like, the puzzle to solve, too. Because the most that we can do underneath these symbols is 4. And I guess, I mean, is the idea here that we could do, we need to get it so that it's 1 through 12? Like, get each one equal to 12? Or do I need to do it so that it's equal to, like, the hour of the day? So, like, this needs to be 12. The very top one, or not Taurus, Aries needs to be 12. And then it's 1, 2, 3, all the way through 11. I don't think that's possible. So we've got a lot of, I mean, maybe it's... It has to do... There's clearly a relationship between... where the arrow hands, or the clock hands are, and the values that come after them. Like, that, to me, makes the most sense. Rather than trying to make a like specific value underneath each of the zodiac symbols. But we don't know people's birthdays. Oh boy. If I drop the first digit, if I drop the 1,000 place, I can't make dates out of those. Because the very first one would be 797, you know. I was thinking maybe I could do like September 24th, September 22nd. I don't think that is it. Let me double check that this is indeed what I wrote down. MDCC. Let me read it. MDCC X CV I. So that certainly would be 1,000 plus 500 plus 200 plus 90 plus 5. Oh, no. It is... I did do the math wrong. It is 1798. It is 1798. Okay. So, it's 1798. We know from our notes or letters... Lorenzo the Great walked 49 years on this earth. So this is Lorenzo's birthday. So we have the Baronin and Lorenzo as those two dates. That's the years that they were born. 1924 and 1922, though. We don't know anybody who was born those years. As discussed, I'm expecting your arrival January 7th. Limitation of the cosmos. Do I have a, like... (1932) November 29th. Is what I think her birthday is, which is not on my list. We do have a birthday. So it would have to be somebody older than her. Maybe there's something about him in here that tells us when he was born. I'm just looking for numbers. High agates. Remembers, but he had a great interest in technique, and his friend, High Agates, remembers our visit to the Electronic Arts Symposium well. I think that's one of the things that the lady wanted me to talk to her about. Where did that also get discussed? It was in the same book that it was mentioned, wasn't it? Technique and photograph, my friend Gino. Interested in soothsaying. Boo. Do. Italy. No. Electronic Art Symposium, Kai Agates. One potato meal, kept going Weiss's Paradigm computer. Okay. Nothing in there about his, like, birthday. We haven't found anything about this that's been relevant yet. That's also not really relevant. Don't think this has mattered yet. Strobogrammatic numbers we haven't really needed to work with yet. I don't remember what this was relevant to. It's highlighting important dates. That's for sure. Born in 1949, so it's not Dr. S.C. Bolt. Or in astrology, no. I don't think it's any of the books then. Does she have... Notes about quiz. Secret location. Hallways of wisdom. Right. Anything about this? Which one is that one? I don't remember. This is the puzzle boxes one, but what's this one? I'm guessing that this is the horoscope one. Haven't found any more. We've figured that out. And there's 2 unknowns. So current possessions, I don't have like a ID card to figure out how old I am. No idea about bug request 2. I don't think I know how to do any of the boxes yet. Fuck, man. I don't know what to do again. I'm back into the same position that I was before. Which is I am impeded. Let me go out to the front of the house and see if I can do anything about, like, getting up the fire escapes. Yeah, hi. Hi, buddy. Hi. Puppy. It's Rudy, right? I think that's its name. Yeah, it doesn't highlight that we're outside. But I do think the, this is that door right here. What was the weird statue in the wall? I remember that, but... Is that guy still here? He's left his hat. Did I see that before? There's a calling card hidden inside the hat. I'm half a magician without you. May I be permitted the enchanting pleasure of entertaining you this evening? You complete me. Okay. Patterns and inscriptions. Calling card. Is this to imply that it is north, east, southwest? So this would be... what was it? So, let me just... My notes are a complete disorganized mess. So... Where did I write these originally? I know I wrote these somewhere. Yeah, right here. Okay. So, north, south, east, west. Then we have... Upside down triangle. This, and then that. So this would be east, west, east, south. So E, if we read from top left, EWSE. But what does that mean? I am half a magician without you. Maybe permitted the enchanting pleasure of entertaining you this evening. You complete me. It does have a rose on it. Do you think maybe that's what I need to do? So I need to give this card to him? I don't think that this is the answer, but we're gonna try. Red rose will awaken the recollections of your magic. Oh, I don't have the calling card, of course. Fuck. This was the little fire where the dollar was. Is my driver's license in the car, perhaps? Are there years on the graves? Look at the photo. That's the woman who's dead. Why do we have that? I don't think I can look in the trunk. I think it'll just teleport me back in. We could go look at the graves, I guess. And look at the dates that are on them. If they correlate to the thing. This does help us, maybe. No, it doesn't. This is... Okay, hold on. This is the Baronin. So the Baronin lived from 1807 to 1847. I don't have anything to put in. 1932 to 2014. We don't know who that is. But it might be me. And 1924 to 1963. This would be one of the 4 dates that relates to the clock. Because we do have a 1924, 1963. Unknown. And then there's this. Second and last, the youngest to pass. So, second and last. So, third and fourth, first and fifth. After 40 years. She lived in 2 centuries. So we have a 5-number sequence. So second and last, the youngest to pass, which is the third grave, 1924 to 1963, because it's 39 years old. So 2 and 4, then third and fourth, one who met fate after 40 years is the Baronin. So 3 and 4. Wait. Second and last. So 2 and 5, my bad. For the that one grave. So 3 and 4, and then wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 6, my bad. So 2 and 6. 1 and 5. 1 and 5, 2 and 6, 3 and 4. Okay. What do I do with this, though? I don't know of a place to put in a 6-number sequence. Maybe the crank? No. Put in $1. Like, we can't put the crank in. Oh, you know what the crank is probably for? It's probably for the chandelier. That has the key on it that we can't reach yet. You see that red dot? Might be the dog. I think it is. I don't know anything to do. I don't know what to do with the calling card. Wasn't actually helpful. I can't do anything here. Can't use this keypad again. We do know at least one of the people who's buried outside is one of the 3 dates that we have for the zodiac clock, 1924. But 1922, we still don't know. We have the elevator that we could try to figure out. I don't know what to do with this. Let me look at it again. Housemeister GmbH. We could also call all of the other rooms now that we have those numbers. Why don't we do that? That'll be the next thing I do now. So we've got, because you could call so we have 1960, 1973. Let me just write down all of the rooms that I could call. I might need to get another. No, I've got plenty of things. Let's do rooms to call. Room numbers. We'll just do room numbers. I have 1973, 1953, library second floor, foyer, $1948, $1960, this is his room, 1957, 1982. We could try calling 1847. And then this is where the two horses that we haven't found yet are. Where's the... Yeah, and then that's the third one. Okay. Another clock puzzle. Interesting. Prison. $1938. Okay. So we got a lot of room numbers. I'm gonna try calling 1938. Kraus. Hello, little rabbit. You remembered your old auntie? Are you on a big adventure again? Ready to conquer the world? The Emperor is coming over with a fresh strudel. Everyone is invited. I insist you join us. What day is it? I'm not feeling well. There are dark clouds on the horizon. Sorry, I have to rest. Okay, so that room has our auntie in it? Question mark. Let's try calling 1847. Help me. Please help. I'm lost in the maze. Okay. Lady who died. She wasn't very helpful. 1982 will do now. Bonjour. Oui, this is Delphine. Who is this? Mon Dieu, I thought... They said... Is it... It's really you? It really is you? Where have you been all these years? I thought you were lost with the others. Never mind. We should forget about that terrible story once and for all. Don't take your regrets with you when you go. Or when we go. C'est la vie. So this was Delphine? Question mark? 1957. JT's Hamburgers, can I take your order, please? A cafe? No, sorry, they closed down. But you are welcome to come and try the best hamburgers in Berlin. We hope to see you before you go. Alright, so this was JT's Hamburgers. / cafe. Alright, we'll do 1960. Yes, Joe speaking. Little L. Wow. How have you been? Hey, I heard rumors. This was Joe, right? Spooky rumors. They said you were lost in Indonesia. Whatever, L. People talk too much. Listen, before you go, know that there is always a place for your weird ideas with us. Well, I'll see you on the flip side, L. Sounds like a publisher, well, like, or editor or whatever. We could hear typewriter in the background. 1948. Editor. Something about Indonesia as well. Weiss. So, Weiss. Glad you called. There's something I wanted to talk about. I was away for a long time, and when I came home, I was not really there. I'd seen things that made it difficult to look into the eyes of a child. So this is our father? Father? Because this is the same last name as us. I wish we had gotten to spend more time together. I'm glad you thought of calling your old papa. Okay, so our father. 1958 or 53. Professor Marx. All right, so Prof. Marx. Ah, yes, I remember you very well. You're one of my favorite students. You could tell instantly university was not for you. You're wise to quit. One must follow one's passion. I'm happy to hear you did well. Okay. 1973. Eunice. Okay, we'll write that down. Wow. Is it really you? Where did you go? Well, I guess we all have places to go. Things to find. I hope whatever it is you're looking for, you find whatever it is you're looking for. Safe travels, right? I'm gonna try calling 1922. Alright, that wasn't anything. Let's try calling 1798. There is no answer. Okay. Let's try 1924. All right. So though both of those were not applicable. What was the other graveyard? 1807? All right, also not applicable. Okay, shit. What else could I do? I have 32 NI, 32 LEI, 2 NI, and 2 Nate, which is the numbers in the room with the computer where I need the bug report. And I need a case-sensitive code to put in. I don't know what that's about. Housemeister GmbH. Noctily 61. Have we seen Noctily at all in any of our notes? What about the forest map? No. No. Fuck. Anything in here? No. Is there any 61? Like room 61 or unit 61? Oh, there it is. I'm so stupid. Housemeister GmbH, Noctily 61, 368825. Let me call that. I was so convinced about the 4. Three, 6, 8, 8, 2, 5. Housemeister GmbH, how may I help you? What do you mean broken? Of course it is. They're tearing it all down. Are you calling from there? Who is this? You shouldn't be there. Hello? So, should we call him about that? Yes? Signorina, when your horse barks, one has made a mistake. There was a misunderstanding about the elevator. Couldn't be trusted. It should be working now. Please, Signorina, forget about Housemeister. All right, well, that's extremely useful. You were saying that the elevator was like the big, one of the big gates. Okay. All right. Huge. This is great. I'm going to, however, end this episode here before we explore the portion of the house that has the elevator inside of it, because I have things that I need to do. And I kind of overindulged and did an extra episode because I saw the 14 and I was like, oh God, I have to record more. So it doesn't, you know, doesn't escape my memory. And I wanted to. So, we will end with the promise of more exploration in the elevator. I do think I'm making progress on the Zodiac question, though, where we've got the 4 years. We've got it associated with Lorenzo for 1978, the Baronin for 1807. We know that 1924 and 1922 are relevant in some way. And then we've got one of the graves out front is 1924 to 1963. What? My glasses are flickering. Is someone coming? Oh my god, that actually kind of jump scared me. All right, so this is interrogation number 3. I guess you get a little bit extra episode. All right, I gotta write this down somewhere. Few details that we can't seem to get right. Please try to remember, Freylin. Okay. 4 candles. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the ceiling. So 12 candles, 12 lit candles. There's the woman with the rose in her hand. Maybe that's relevant. We could see if she has a rose in her hand. Rose in her left hand. How many pieces of glass? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pieces of glass. 9 pieces of glass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, fuck, dude. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3. There's so many pieces of glass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Lorelei, you're kind of in the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pieces of glass. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11 pieces of glass. Okay. The dog is watching. How many books on the shelf? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 books total. 22 on shelf. There were 22 on shelf, but then there's 1 on the stairs, 1 on the ladder, 1 under the ladder, 2 under the ladder. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 books plus 5 books in room. 2 on floor. 1 in hand. 1 on desk. 1 on stair. There are 3 vases, 4 vases, 5 vases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 vases. 1, 2, 3, 4 bottles of wine. 4 bottles of wine. It is 47-ish. 647 approximately. 1 key. 1 horse. 2 glasses of wine. That's the script. Ooh, there's a vase on the floor. So actually 5 vases plus 1 on floor. 2 glasses of wine. Let's count the books again just to make sure that I have this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27 total. Yeah, that's what I've got. So 22 on the shelves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, 22 on the shelf. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. In total, 1 chair, 1 desk, 1 lamp. Again, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 candles. 8 on chandelier, 4 on wall, and then 1 rose in her left hand, and how many shards of glass, which are really hard to count. 1, 2. In this shot, we see. I guess we should do it from here, right? Oh, it's so hard. There is the large piece that's at the very bottom. The next large piece that's to the right of her head. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I think. Because if we look, there is up there 1, 2, 3. And then there's 1 that's like hard to see back there, the little one. So there's 2 behind her, right? So 1, 2, the 3 up there. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11 for sure. Unless there's one that I absolutely cannot fucking see. All right. I feel like I've got everything that I could possibly hope. Do you remember? I remember it all. Very well. What was in the open drawer in the bottom of the shelf? It was bottles and wine glasses. This matches our information, Freylin. Memory recovered. Interior hotel, the library, 2nd floor, night. The woman walks around among the shelves. The woman, let us sum up what we know, Rudy. We are designing a maze for a project that will transcend the human experience of art. And it's a metaphor that I have to discover. Rudy wags his tail. The woman takes a directory from a shelf. The woman, reading aloud. Maze, a complicated, irregular network of passages or paths in which it is difficult to find one's way. Rudy barks and walks to the window. Rudy snarls. The woman, what is it, Rudy? The woman looks over to him and Rudy whimpers from fear. All of a sudden, a falling body passes the window. The woman gasps. On the ground below is a dead body. Nice. Okay. I need to quickly save and end. But nice. We got another script file. Okay. That's it for this session. I will be playing more today, almost certainly. I'm loving this game. Even if I get a little stuck, it does seem like I have enough... enough to keep looking at shit. Like, just repeatedly looking at my notes until something clicks, like that did. We've got the elevator now. I still don't quite know the astrological clock, but I am getting closer to answering it, I feel. So, and we're learning about runes, which I think once we learn more of the runes, we'll actually be able to identify what the 3 runes are in the maze puzzle too. So, lot happening, a lot of knowledge being gained, and more shall be gained in the next episode. So, thanks so very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.